Hi guys, welcome back to my vlog. In this vlog, I'm just basically giving you a snippet of what it is, being a student in Munich and how I handle doing my assignments. And I decided to make this vlog because I had an upcoming presentation and I thought, why not make a vlog about it? So in this vlog, it's just going to be about school and how I handle certain projects or assignments that I'm being given, and how I just mix it up with my pleasures, and at the end of the day, by God's grace, coming out with a good result. So anyway, this is just my school vlog and I hope you enjoy it. Enjoy.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left.
So I had a presentation the next day for a social media class that I'm taking, and I decided to read up on the paper and then create my slides. For me, the paper, I didn't know it was this interesting because I've been putting off reading it. But when I started reading it, it was actually very, very interesting. And then I got tired of lying down on the bed and moved over to my workstation, where I started creating my slides from the knowledge I've gotten from the paper. And I used an AI app called Gamma AI. I used Gamma AI to create my slides on my presentation, and I was actually very, very pleased at how it came out, because apparently I set in some prompts into the Gamma app for my social media paper, and it came up with very, very good write-ups. But at the end of the day, I had to tweak it up a little bit to suit my presentation for my class, and this was what I was just doing right here.
Through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go. Through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
At this point, the AI was coming up with the prompts that I had already set into it, and I think the presentation was okay, but I still needed to tweak it, like I said previously. So I just looked through what it gave me and then tweaked it up a bit. So I was in class and ready for my presentation, but I was still a bit nervous. But I was confident that I'd read the paper and understood what the paper was talking about. I think one area where I'm not so strong when it comes to scientific papers is when it comes to discussing the findings. And honestly, I'm trying to get better at it, but I guess that's what school is for, and that's what school is about. And that's why I really like this social media class, because our lecturer is really, really cool, and he's always open to questions and willing to help you with anything that you may be lacking. I love it. This presentation went so well, and the discussion afterwards was so amazing. You could see me smiling a lot, and we were just three in the class, so me, a fellow student, and the lecturer. It was so good, and he was really, really impressed with my work and my presentation, and it was just really nice. I honestly am slowly trying to break the barrier of presenting in front of people, somehow breaking some traumas from Nigeria, and honestly, this is a big one for me, and I was super, super grateful for this opportunity and just being able to show myself, realizing that I had this potential that I've been hiding somewhere. I'm super grateful. Thank you, Professor. Super grateful for that and for the opportunity. And yeah, honestly, just seeing myself breaking boundaries and, breaking, boundaries of areas that I used to be so scared of. This is really a milestone for me, and I'm super, super grateful to God. Thank you, Jesus.
We haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create.
After going to PHL to pick up my package, I was unable to because they said I had to come back the next day. I then decided to go to a grocery store. It's called River. So River, this particular grocery store is called Pick and Go. And what happens is that you can just walk into the place, scan your barcode by the entrance, and it lets you in. And then you go pick whatever you want from the store. And when you're done picking whatever you want, you don't need to stand at the cashier to pay. What happens is that when you're registering for the app to get the QR code that always lets you in, you sign up with your bank account details. And what happens is that your bank account, every time you pick whatever you want, they automatically take it from your bank account. So you don't have to stand on lines, and you don't have to, you can just pick whatever you want and walk away. Nobody's saying, ole. You just enter, pick whatever you want and walk away. And I really think it's a really cool innovation, because this is very close to where the school premises is. So it just makes sense for students to walk in, pick up whatever they need, rather than forming or joining a whole long queue. And I just really like it.
I don't want to miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. See the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. We'll go.
After my class, I decided to go look for another class that I'll be taking the next day. So it's usually advisable that you find out all your classes venues before the day, so that in case you're running late that morning, you already know where you're going to. And that's what I was doing. I was going to find out where my class was holding, and when I found it out, then I was good to go.
Till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the...
I had a very productive and fulfilling day, and it was time to go home. I even carried out some photo shoots afterwards. Anyway, when I got back to my station, I realized that they clean up the station every day, and this is just me trying to give a snippet of train that they actually clean and wash these grounds every night. Honestly, that's really amazing. Thank you so much for watching this vlog, and I hope to see you in my next vlog.